Yes, welcome back to Phone Lookout, and today we have ourselves an Xperia f-05j. So this phone's touch does not respond. We just power it on for you. Okay, the temperature has gone a bit high and it has done a thermal shutdown. So we want to replace the screen, but however we want to only replace the touch layer, the screen only. And right now this video will show you how to perform a screen separation, how to open the phone, and also how to cut the touch layer from the display layer. Now you might be asking me, what's this thing that it is on? This is a hot plate, controllable temperature thing, and it provides the heat that I use to unglue the back of the phone so as to get inside. Now if you notice, I have set it to a peak of 100 degrees Celsius, and this use AC. So let's get to see if it has softened enough. Let me hold. Okay, so in just a moment. So I don't put much of it in the phone, just so now it's, I believe, hot enough. Let me get it, turn it upside down, and get in between the plastic and the frame using my surgical blade. This helps get off. So this hot plate has really helped me a lot over the years. Seeing that recently almost all phones have the back cover simply glued on before you can do anything internally. Since we are interested in the screen, I will, the video shouldn't include a lot of unnecessary things in the surrounding. Since we are interested in the screen and we are going to do a screen cutting, what I will have to do right now is to remove the battery and then disconnect this and then unglue the screen. But before I go to that, I will temporarily turn off the hot plate right there. And having said that, I should unplug the battery already from the socket because I don't need it plugged in. Now I am only hoping that the battery has been warmed enough such that the adhesive holding it onto the frame of the phone is weakened and I can simply lift out the battery. Yeah, I'm right, and that comes out like that. So we are going to put the battery to the side, and since we are interested in the screen, when you look carefully, this fiber comes to the charging port, whereas this comes to that lower subboard. So we are interested in this major fiber, but I think we will have to go further, because where this fiber plugs in, it is actually restrained in place by this back plastic, and therefore we will have to unscrew that. Terribly strange screws used there. Since my hot plate is hot, let me get some paper to do some bit of insulation there. Let me be back in a moment. I want a screwdriver. So I am only hoping that the screwdriver that I use for opening the restraints inside an iPhone should do. Raise a bit. Okay, now sorry, today I have decided to record that way, and this won't work for me. Let me get other screwdrivers. Kevin, how are you?
Fine.
You cover. Yeah.
Since you're busy, let me come back at 10.
Pardon?
I'm coming back at 10.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Now I'm just praying one of these many screwdrivers will be the perfect fit. I hope this is not getting overly hot. Anyway, since the plate is cooling, the temperature is becoming smaller and smaller, so I don't need to worry of my display being bleached by temperature. Okay, and this won't work. This seems to be trying something. Very peculiar screws used in here, and the screwdriver I'm using is not perfectly designed for that, but it turns out it grips. Now that those are out, I think they're the ones I will have to deal with. Oh, these don't need to be in frame, really. I may get them out of frame because they are of no use anymore. Now I'm going to lift off that piece of plastic. It has some sort of hook that is causing it to not want to get out. Okay, be patient, or as you meet some resistance. Yeah, this is when you should be a bit patient with the things, otherwise you will tear the fiber. That fiber goes to the NFC antenna, and so let me unplug it out right there, and this slides out just like that. Now, okay, so that helps us expose the fiber that goes to the display. Now with my fingernails, and the reason why I keep them is to unhook that out of the socket. This comes out like that. Now, since this is passing under this assembly, I will have to also get rid of that. Now, where's a screwdriver that worked? Meanwhile, the screws, I am afraid, may want to. Okay, now we are interested in removing these screws. It's okay. Yeah. I'll remove that. This goes to the charging port. Okay, it will also have to go. I was hoping this was just connecting to a socket there and I only have to unplug, but I guess not today. Today I have to do things the hard way. These screws. Anyway, please do subscribe, and if you think this video is helpful or has been helpful, click on the like button, and if you feel like you should come back sometime, just in case the right video for you is out, please do hit the notification bell such that when I upload a new video, you're the first to know about it. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, now I need to, yeah, the tools are running away, but we shall be all right. So should this lift out? Should that lift out? And we are simply going to again. Okay, this thing that I do near focus. Yeah, I think that's. Okay. Now, what are we interested in? We are interested in pulling this. Actually, slide it backwards. Just a moment. Slide it backwards, and then this shall lift and come out from there. Now we need to unplug this coaxial cable that comes to the networks. Okay, having done that, I need to also unplug that fiber, but for some reason it's passing under this thing. Anyway, let me pull it backward. Okay. Okay. Oh, I was afraid this is some manner of fiber, but it's just a grounding piece of material. So pull that off, then the vibrator should come out of place where we vibrate separator comes out, and then I should be able to pick the whole of this, but go slow about it, never know. And it's my first time opening this phone this far, that's why I get to do it and show you all the stages, such that when you attempt, you do not wreak havoc to your phone. Now this connector goes into the backlight, and this goes into the touch layer, then this goes into the display. So that means we will have to rip the whole of this, right? Or not. But then there's this step, the one that grounds also. Let us untap it like that. Okay, now that we've untapped it like that, look at that screw hiding. I don't know what it is afraid of, but it should be out. And it rained, I guess it's feeling cold. Now at this stage we will have to also unglue the screen. Now that's when I have to look for my heat mat, but then we are going back to using our hot plate this time. And what we will do is we are going to put it face down and first put the temperature thing on and allow it to rise up to 90 degrees, and then place it on there and allow it to raise to 100 degrees, which should be about 2-3 minutes, and then attempt to unglue the screen from the phone. So before we go there, okay, so since I am going to attempt to cut this screen or remove it from the frame, and I need to preserve the LCD, which unfortunately